I personally hope the expansion will accomplish getting people to think about the area that we live in a different way. That this trail expansion is able to really push the community to reassess is the possibility of using and enjoying the natural spaces that we live in.
The Riverbed Trail, I didn't know really much about it until recently. So it's a trail by like the border of Santa Maria.
The trail is just basically a path that many people use to walk, bike, take their dog out. I personally like to take my dog out. I know that she really loves being out there, like in the open, and I like to bike there too.
Personally for me, I like going there like on Saturdays or Sundays, like when it's like the afternoon and I'm just like cooling down with my family and we're just walking there.
I like to go there for practice because like I have track, so I like to go there on a run.
The Santa Maria Trail expansion is opening up the already existing trail, and it's important because it gives people of color and people who don't have access to transportation a safe environment to enjoy and just spend time with family and overall just enjoy what Santa Maria has to give us.
So I've lived Santa Maria my whole time, and I've only been hiking once, and that was like a year ago, and I really hope to do that again. And I was talking to my parents about it. They said that we could go to Santa Maria Trail, and I wasn't really hyped up, and I asked myself, why wasn't I? And then the reason was that there's not much to do on it right now. Like, I know that I could go on it, but it's like, it doesn't lead anywhere. And I really would like to change that, and I think expanding the Riverbed Trail would really help that.
Me and my family, we go like to far places. You know, we have to travel for like maybe like 30 minutes just to go on a place to walk when we live close too. We live close to the Riverbed Trail. We could just drive for like 3 minutes and then we could go there and spend like our whole afternoon just like hanging out with each other and just like walking around the Riverbed Trail. And I know that it wouldn't just be working for me because I have friends too that also have to go to travel long distances just to like go on hikes. And some of them I also know that don't even know that the Riverbed Trail exists because they're not well informed, because it's not like something that it's like really nice and people are like, oh yeah, you should come here, like it's so nice. So they have to go other places to have like really nice views when it is not about that. You could just go to the Riverbed Trail that we have here and just have fun there.
I hope that I would like to go there because I know that even today we were riding the bikes in my school, and my friend Hannah, she's like, oh, we should go ride our bikes, and I was like, oh yeah, we should go to like the Bob Jones Trail, and I was like, cause that's the first thing I think in mind when I'm like saying I want to go somewhere, and I would like to like someday have to be like, oh, let's go to the Santa Maria River Trail because it's pretty, you know.
The Riverbed expansion, I would be able to feel safe when I'm going there, and not only that of my safety, but I know that Guadalupe and Santa Maria are like sister cities, and then like so it would be another way or pathway to Guadalupe, and people of my community, which are Latinos, can have access to that green space that I know many residents of San Luis have it so close by. And I would personally like it that I could go just walking there and enjoy it.
Cause is really excited about this project because it would mean further investing in our community, especially investing in communities of color is so important as an environmental justice issue, but also as an issue as our county grows, right? North County specifically, which is where Santa Maria is, has a lot of people coming in, and things like the recreational plan at the county level that were just released like a few weeks back show that there isn't a comparable level of investment where a lot of folks are living.
So the Santa Maria Riverbed Trail expansion project is something that I would consider an environmental justice issue concerning specifically access to green spaces for marginalized communities. In the case of Santa Maria, we're a predominantly Latino community, especially in northern Santa Maria. And this is something that is very common in a lot of places with predominantly like people of color in low-income communities, where they're not given access to green spaces, outdoor spaces, healthy environments in comparison to their white or wealthier peers. And so this is something where it's not just an issue of like expanding a riverbed trail so that people are able to exercise, but really demonstrating that this is something that should have happened a long time ago, and that it's not the only thing that should be happening in our community that would allow our residents to live healthier and more enjoyable lifestyles, again, by enjoying the very beautiful area that we live in. Well, as a community organizer who's working with youth on this project, it is a youth-led project in my mind, in my experience so far. And some really cool ways that we've been able to engage with the community and the county on this has been actually going out to canvass the surrounding neighborhoods near the Riverbed Trail and on the Riverbed Trail itself. So we've been able to actually talk to a lot of community members about their opinions about the trail, both good and bad, and letting them know that this expansion project is something that's on the table. And so overwhelmingly, it has been a positive reaction by the community saying that this is something that they would enjoy seeing.
When we were talking with people on the trail, they were talking about how movement isn't just important for them and like getting outside of their house, but also having space to rest after a long day and to clear their minds. And so those sorts of things are really important as we think about how Santa Maria grows, not just in population, but in having spaces that invest in the people here.
I hope the expansion will accomplish, or what CAUSE could do with it, is provide a place for low-income Latinos to just like de-stress and like spend their leisure time.
And we're hoping to see like safer, make it safer, like maybe benches, a water fountain would be nice, maybe some pavement to make it easier for bikes.
Something that I envision for the expansion and hopefully next steps is really getting a lot of community support and input from this. And so being able to really have this be a project of love from the community, for the community, it's going to be something exciting. It's not going to happen overnight or in a year, but I definitely would love to see the community rally behind this, and then also bring up the conversation of other spaces maybe in the city that they would like to see reimagined and rebuilt and reconsidered by the county as well. The best way that you could get involved with this project is by, one, contacting CAUSE and joining CAUSE in the efforts that we're currently taking on to, one, raise awareness that this project is something that the county's considering. So some ways that you can do that is emailing us directly to get more information about, one, open spaces and green spaces, and what the trail is happening, what the timeline looks like.
Something you could do is sign our petitions. I know I have a petition all the time with me, like I'm just asking people around. You could also call the CAUSE office, and even better, you could talk to the County Board of Supervisors and just let them know that this is something that you want for our community, and that would, like, a lot of people would appreciate this.
Also just sharing information with your peers and your family members about this project, getting their input, and hopefully getting the community to be aware of this and getting community backing behind us as we approach the vote on May 3rd at the County Board of Supervisor level.